Welcome back, my legends, and today I'm going to explain how Revenant, Bloodhound, and Crypto could join up in the future to go against Hammond Robotics. Now, the first thing I'm going to explain is why is Bloodhound going to go against Hammond? Well, you see, Bloodhound is very mad at Hammond Robotics because once again, they are basically destroying their home like they did last time. Now, the last time they destroyed their home was when the refinery explosion happened, where Bloodhound's parents, Johan and Brigida, were killed in a flash freeze explosion. Now, luckily for Bloodhound, their uncle Arthur was able to find them, and basically they lived in this village that refused to use technology. And so what happened is that years later, season 4, Hammond Robotics brought the harvester into the town of World's Edge, and basically the whole point of this was to mine for branthium that was stuck underneath the lava surface. But the cost of using the harvester was that it was destroying the planet Dalos, as you can see in season 4, as the whole town was split into two, and in season 10 the ravine has only gotten bigger. And so what happened is that harvester has been turned off, and Hammond created this thing called the lava siphon that supposedly takes molten rock and releases it safely into the atmosphere. And so from my perspective, it looks like Hammond Robotics is trying to cover up their own mess that they did by trying to make the situation look like they have it under control. Clearly that's not the case, because Bloodhound seems to be very angry with Hammond Robotics for what they've done to their home. Not only had they been destroying the planet, but they're basically doing it again and covering up their tracks. So this is why you hear Bloodhound be sad and depressed.
Look around. The All-Father is older. This is the fruit of my failings. My people should not be made to suffer. You will not pay for my failures.
And why they feel responsible and that it's all their fault. Now, how would this involve Revenant? Well, Revenant does not like Hammond Robotics. He's still mad at Hammond Robotics for basically lying to him for over 300 years, making him think he's a human when he's actually a simulacrum, and basically using him like a puppet.
My old friends at Hammond are at it again, mucking around where they're not wanted. You think I'm done with you? I'm saving the best for last.
His hatred comes from the fact that he'll never be able to get revenge on the people who created him in the first place, because unfortunately they're already dead. And so now he's going to take this grudge on anybody who's connected to Hammond Robotics, but he's saving them for last according to Revenant, because right now he's focused on the whole Bangalore, Valkyrie, and Lova situation and who's going to win Lova's heart. And when that's done, he's gonna go back to trying to destroy Hammond Robotics. So how does Crypto fit in this equation? Now, I know a lot of people are going to say that Crypto's after the Syndicate, not Hammond Robotics, but as we know, thanks to the whole Revenant situation, Hammond Robotics and the Syndicate have been working together for nearly 300 years, maybe even more. And so it's not crazy to assume that in the future, Crypto's going to realize that in order to take down the Syndicate, he also is going to come to the realization that he has to take down Hammond Robotics too. I've been saying it for the longest time that Hammond Robotics and the Syndicate are basically two sides of the same coin. They're both working together for one common goal. Now, that common goal we still don't know yet, but it's very clear that if the legends want to take out either Hammond or the Syndicate, they have to do both. So what I think is going to happen in the future is that these three legends, Bloodhound, Revenant, and Crypto, might come to the realization that they have to work together in order to take down these two corporate entities, because what happens is that the Syndicate are very powerful, also Hammond Robotics, and so they can't do it alone. And maybe this will finally start what I've been saying for the longest time, is the downfall of Hammond and the Syndicate, where all the legends join forces to go up against these two corporate entities. Now, will this happen soon? Probably not, maybe season 30 from the way the lore's going, but I just have a feeling Bloodhound might do something to Hammond in order to get back at them. Maybe help Crypto find his evidence that he's still looking for in World's Edge. Hopefully the writers still remember that. Or maybe help Revenant find some kind of secret that belonged to Hammond Robotics in order to get back at them. But regardless of the reason, this could be the beginning of the end for the Syndicate and Hammond Robotics if all the legends start to realize who the true enemy is. So yeah, my legends, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.